Hello YouTube and welcome to the Miniature Construction Company. Now today's video is going to be a short review of this little baby, the MN model D90. I've just had this turn up. It's the ready to run, by the way, so thought it'd be nice to do a little review for you guys. Like I say, it's the ready to run. Normally at this point I like to do a bit of an unboxing, but unfortunately I can't with this one because it actually turned up in this. There's no box whatsoever. It turned up in some bubble wrap, but not only was it just packaged in bubble wrap, they actually sent the wrong one. This is supposed to be the sort of cab over pickup style one, but they've sent the one with the sort of covered back on it. But never mind, hey ho, we'll forgive them that. In the box you get a little 500 milliamp hour 7.4 volt lithium ion battery. You get sort of the standard RTR ready to run controller, non-proportional of course. A little bag of bits, obviously for the spare indicator lights, door handles, etc., windscreen wipers, battery charger, and some very scant instructions. Like I say, this thing came packaged up in some bubble wrap. How the hell it didn't get broken on its journey from China, I have absolutely no idea, but there's literally no box with it whatsoever. Very, very standard sort of 1/12 scale little truck. Like I say, non-proportional steering. The ready to run one, I believe, has only got a 130 motor, so we'll do a little bit of a test around the garden, but I'm not expecting much. They're not very powerful at all. Battery lives under the bonnet or hood to our American brethren, and there's an on-off switch at the bottom. Very plasticky underneath, but they're not very expensive, these are anymore, so you know, 25-30 quid will get you one, which is pretty good really, I think. They do seem a little bit better made than the WPLs. No haters please. But very plasticky underneath, but that's not necessarily a problem. Very, very good looking machine, very scale. I think it's a bloody good approximation of a Defender, so thumbs up for MN for that one. Tyres are nice and soft, even on the ready to run. So I'll get the battery charged up, and without further ado we'll take it for a little run around the garden. Oh, I did forget to mention that the controller takes 2 AA batteries which you have to supply. Okay, back inside now. Conclusion time. What did we think of the ready to run? Let's start with the bad points first, and we end on a high. First bad point: the steering is horrible. Even for a ready to run non-proportional steered truck, it's not up to much. There seems to be some sort of weird delay as well when you turn the wheel on the controller, well, the transmitter I should say. Second bad point is if you want to do a bit of crawling with it, you can pretty much forget it. Although I'm not entirely surprised, I really wasn't expecting much, so you know, please nobody, don't want any hate mail about it. It's only got a 130 motor in the ready to run, so it's not much power. Like I say, I wasn't expecting much. I threw a few obstacles at it. I saw the logs stroke sticks, got over those no problem, but everything else, ooh, no, refused at the first hurdle, as they say. Good points. It's got some speed for a 130, even though on the flat it's still quite perky for a 130 motor. I'm quite surprised. So speed wise on the flat grass, it's got some go in it, no doubt about it. I think it's all power, no torque. I think that's what it is. And suspension seems pretty good, nice and soft and compliant. And these tyres for a ready to run are superb. They really are. I think, in fact, these ones are the same as you get in the kit. So that's a plus point. The other bonus is I've noticed that on this, I don't know if this is like a second generation version, but the lights stay on all the time. That was one thing that irritated me about the MN Defenders and the Toyota looking one, is the lights go on and off depending on if you've got the throttle on and off, if you like. So it's nice to see that the lights stay on permanent. If you were buying this if you were buying this to have a little run around your garden, bought it with your kids, I don't think you'd be disappointed, because like I say, cash wise it isn't a lot of money, like 25-30 quid you can pick them up for. If you bought this to do some crawling, you definitely would. You need the kit version really, with the 180. Even then I'd probably stick a 260 in it. And I know what you guys are thinking, why didn't you buy the kit? Well, I bought the ready to run A, because I wanted to do a review for you chaps with it, and B, it'll give me something to do upgrading it in this prolonged lockdown that we're in. So this baby is going to get some upgrades, so you have to check back in the future to see what I've managed to do to it. As ever, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're feeling that way inclined, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you soon.